Okay, this is how to read a crochet pattern. So here is our pattern in a PDF. She has some notes in her pattern and pictures, so you can read those if you want. And then you get down to supplies. This tells you the kind of yarn that she uses, the size of the hook that she uses, and other things that you will need to make this pattern. Then she gives you the abbreviations. These are basic abbreviations that are used in almost all the patterns. You got the chain, the slip stitch, single crochet, two together, half and double. Okay, and then you have your gauge. Now your gauge means that 15 stitches would equal 4 inches across, and 7 DC or double crochet rows would be 4 inches high. That keeps your pattern about the same size as hers. If you measure your gauge and make sure that your gauge is the same as hers. Okay. So then she has some special notes, like the chain does not count as a stitch at the beginning of the row, and this pattern is written in adult size. So you can add or subtract rows as needed. Okay, so then here is your instructions. Your single crochet ear warmer. This would be what you would work on to start with, just learning the single crochet. So first you're going to chain 8, and then for your first row, so you chain 8, and in the second chain you single crochet and single crochet across, so you're going to end up with 7 stitches. And you see that row 2 repeats that. Row 3 you're going to row 3 you're going to make a buttonhole. Let me pull this on up here. So in row 3 you're going to chain 1, single crochet in the first 2 stitches, chain 3, so you're skipping the 3 single crochets underneath, and you're going to single crochet in the last 2. So you still have 7 stitches, 4 single crochets and 3 chains. And then 4 through 8 you're just going to single crochet in all the way across, and then you're going to increase for row 9. So this is the next thing I was going to show you. So here you chain 1, but you're going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch. So you see how it's different. This means there's 2 in 1 stitch and 1 in 5 stitches, and then 2 in the last stitch. Okay. And then you can see that again. I don't know why row 11 is blocked out on this, but from looking at this, you increase in row 11. Increase by 2, so repeat row 9, because then row 12 you have 11 stitches. So if you repeat row 9 for row 11, then you add 2 more, 10, 9, 10, 11. And just single crochet in the ones. So you can see here, row 13, you chain 1, 2 in the first one, single crochet in 9, and 2 in the last one. So row 11 would be chain 1, 2 in the first one, single crochet in 7, and 2 in the last one. And all the way down to row 63, where we're going to single crochet 2 together. Now, I will send you a video on how to single crochet 2 together. This is you're starting to decrease back to your original stitch count of 7, and then you're going to sew on your button. She tells you to do that, and then you sew on your button, and then she goes on to another pattern. So if you notice here on this page, you can do the button with the buttonhole that you created. You could do a flower instead, or a bow. But to start with, do the single crochet pattern here, single crochet ear warmer pattern, and just do it as written with a button, and you can call me and I'll just tell you how to type that in as to what a row 11 is. Okay, and that's the basics of how to read a pattern. It's real simple. You can see row 11 here on the half double crochet. It would be the same for the single crochet, except instead of a half double, you're going to do a single. Actually, it's row 9. It's row 9 here because it's going with the 11. That's row 11 up here. Right. Okay. So if you have any more questions, just let me know. This also shows you how to make the flower and the bow if you prefer to do that. And we'll get on into that fancier stuff after you've done some regular stitches. Okay, I'll be posting this, and then next week I will get you the half double crochet